but armed force has the invasion, about the other materials as well. And there are some of the 200 people that has also been hostages has been taken back, is what we've been told, but still we'll wait for an official statement. But yes, this war is definitely going to escalate, because it's Israel who is going to move forward and going to make their attack. It is a ground invasion. I'll just again show you the visuals of the operational base of IDF, where they are completely ready, and this is an operational base with more than 150 artillery tanks, small tanks, which is being present here, and also an explosion. While we are speaking, we can also hear the explosion, because it's an attack from the Israel side now towards the Gaza city.
Countries are rushing aid to Gaza in the wake of the unfolding crisis. A shipment from Egypt has already arrived. And concerns over the safety and lives of civilians are only mounting by the day. Agency report, Republic TV.
Now, as the Israel-Hamas war rages on, Republic exclusively spoke with former Israel Prime Minister Ehud Barak, who has said that Hamas came well equipped for this attack and that they were not noticed by the intel immediately. The former Prime Minister also added that it was a well-orchestrated and well-executed attack on part of the Hamas group that has claimed lives of more than 1,400 Israelis.
We have a very special guest joining us on this broadcast. He's the former Prime Minister of Israel. In fact, he's also served as the Defense Minister in Benjamin Netanyahu's cabinet. Apart from that, remember, he's also been the General Staff, Chief of General Staff from 1991 to 1995. Ehud Barak is joining us on this broadcast. Mr. Barak, thank you very much for speaking to Republic TV. Let me straight away begin by asking you, you have served as the Chief of Army Staff. You've also been the Defense Minister. Who better than you to ask this question? Just about a week ago, were you really surprised with the attack that was carried out by the Hamas, or would you say that this was coming?
No, we were surprised, totally surprised, both on intelligence warning level and on operational level. And we, excuse me, as a result of it, we suffered a major blow. It was probably the most severe blow that Israel as a society and our armed services suffered since the establishment of the state 75 years ago. 1,300 people murdered, slaughtered in terrible barbarian manners, decapitated and opening the tummies of pregnant women and shooting families, the elderly and the youngest together. Terrible. And but we are a defiant species, and we are strong, and we now stand on our feet, and we wage a war, and we will win it.
Mr. Barak, information that is now coming in with regards to how exactly this attack was carried out, it appears to be completely pre-planned. The question that I want to ask you is that over 6 days have now passed. Is there any concrete idea as to how exactly did Hamas get their hands on the kind of ammunition that we are talking about, right from AK-47, the assault rifles that they were using, the grenades that they were using? Is there any picture or an idea that is essentially emerging now with regards to how exactly did Hamas get their hands on these kind of weapons?
You know, the Hamas was successful in hiding its intention. Preparation probably took a year, but hiding its intention and the emerging kind of operation. And they came very well equipped and trained to do this job, but with Qaeda or Daesh-like practices, which make them out of bounds of even normal terrorists. They had certain weapons, especially a very small version of anti-tank missiles Probably they got some of them from Iran, but basically they have no shortage of sources for munitions and weapons. So it's not a major bottleneck for them to get many types of weapons for such an operation.
Barak, there is absolutely no doubt about the fact that this perhaps is one of the worst attacks that have taken place on Jews since the Holocaust. But the fact of the matter is this: it is a reality that Israel is facing even today. The fight with the Hamas has been going on for several decades now. What is it that Israel would do now in order to send across a very strong message that there is enough that Israel had to deal with regards to the monstrosity of the Hamas, and no longer will it be tolerated? What exactly would be the roadmap ahead?
The objective of the war now is to make sure that all military capabilities of Hamas will be erased. Namely, they will have no missiles, no launching pads, no labs, no weapon system, and no people who participate. All of them are kind of living on a borrowed time. The people who initiated, one of them, the leader of the operation, already killed this morning, and others are on the target. Everyone who participated or organized or planned it or sent it or supported it is a target for Israel. So it's going to be a long operation. It probably cannot be achieved just from the air with a tank.